Is that working? Yes. All right. Cool. That is working. Awesome. Hello, everyone. Good fucking morning, Jesus Christ. Or good morning and good afternoon for folks out there today. It is basically barely 6:30 where I fucking am right now. Jesus Christ. I just couldn't sleep whatsoever. I was just like, oh, I know I have to stream today. And I also have work later in like more or less 5 hours at this point. So I was like, what if I just stream today? Then I can have the rest of the afternoon, evening to just kind of do my own fucking thing. And I hope everyone has a fantastic day so far, or a fantastic morning if you're listening to this while you're vibing out anywhere with it, whatnot. Yeah, I'm just kind of relaxing. I'm actually very sleepy, but I think I got enough sleep. I think I got like what, maybe 5 to 7-ish hours, maybe more like 5 to 6. Let's be real with how my schedule is. I still am on basically like week 2.5 of like being sick. So if my voice sounds like really fucked up or just all the coffee today, I'm gonna try to do my best to try and curb that. So there might be just days where I'm just like I just stop talking altogether, unfortunately, or sometimes. But yeah, I'm just kind of vibing today. We're just gonna relax and play a game for retail consumerism. Ah, yes. This is very different from my regular day-to-day job right now, so it's not like I'm not used to it, but I'm very excited to see all the upcoming stuff in the future. I don't think this was here before, so I wonder if this is like a new update. It says moving items without boxes, door interactions, detailed settings menu, cleaning, customization, more decorations and furniture, self checkout counters, detailed economy, app to see price changes, customer stats, inventory, and all set prices. That's gonna be super helpful because I'm very terrible at checking the prices in the morning. I'm like, sure, what the fuck not? Shoplifters, oh fuck yeah. Security guards, closed circuit TVs, and anti-theft doors. Okay. Expiration dates for some items. Oh, that's gonna fucking suck. Putting items on sale to attract more customers. Online orders to deliver around the city. Bigger city to travel and deliver around. Oh, so I have to actually go? Oh shit. Uh, Random wholesale offers to sell lots of products at lower price for instant income. Veggies and fruits and way to sell them. It looks like they're having an update in the future. I don't know if this is accurate though, because I don't think I've seen anything on the Steam page about it. Complete day cycle to run your store at night shoot too. Okay. Purchasing goods from a local market at lower cost by physically going to them. Okay. Hold on. Let me check the Steam store real quick because I don't think it's out yet. Or at least I haven't seen anything regarding the new patches. No. It looks like, if anything, the last time they did any updates to this game was back in April. So about like a month and a half ago. The biggest update that they did was restocking shelf labels and more, and that was back in March, mid of March. So it's been a couple months at least. Well, that's cool to know. That's like slowly coming together over time. So that's kind of neat. Yeah, I definitely imagine the roadmap's been here for like forever. I just did not pay attention. I'll put things hopefully one day implemented. Yeah, that should be fun. Yeah, that's fine. All right, cool. Continue. Ah, yes. If we look over here, here's my beautiful box pile that grows ever by the day. I'm so glad I moved into storage because I can actually work on my store now. Oh, I forgot I had all these extra boxes. I really probably just said, I'll deal with this later. On God. Okay. Ah, the glorious boxes. It's so beautiful. I hope you're having a fantastic day or morning so far. I don't remember where you live. George. That probably is how you're supposed to pronounce it. Blah. Whoops. Hey, good morning, though. Oops. Yeah, there's it's very hard. I feel like to get like people, not like in stream, but just like in general, be like, oh, what time is it for you? Because I feel like a majority of my folks are like uh European viewers, which I think is very funny. I'm like, what are you doing up? And it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, don't you have to go to bed? Don't you have things to do? It's like, are you okay? I'm always concerned. I'm like, go to bed, homie. Like, I know you want to watch my silliness for a couple hours, but it's like, go bed. Oh, oop, oop. He lives up there now. Leisure, like leisure with a T. Oh, leisure. Okay, okay. Like, okay. That should be easy to say, though. I hope I don't forget and have like fish gold memory in like a week or a couple days. That's for sure. Oops. Let's see. Actually, do I need more shit on those shelves? Oh, I definitely do. I got scared. I saw something out of the corner of my eye, but I think it was the fucking whoever's passing by the window or we moving fast because I thought I saw my cat behind the screen. I was like, hello? Okay, I have money. Okay, let's see. Oh shit. I should have double checked what I actually need. I know I need toilet paper at least. Where the fuck is it here? Hand soap. Oh, I need cleaner. Um, candy. Oh, I need more flour or pastas. That's what it is. Let's see, cleaner. Uh, Not this one. Pasta. Here we go. I was like, which fucking one is it? I feel like I should get two of those actually, and then go from there. Fuck it. Oh, I still got a couple more boxes here. Huh. But at least this is easier. It's just like, oh, this door's open all the time. Perfect. Oh, I should put this up here. There we go. This is, oh, more empty boxes. Apparently, I just have no memory of things whatsoever. Sure, let's just open this up while I sort things up. Yep, this will be fine. Totally fine. Oops. Let's see, flour, milk, hand soap, peanut butter, apple juice, and okay, okay, cool. It's so weird not playing this for like a couple weeks, I want to feel like, because last week I was just like so exhausted. They were just like back to back, like, hey, here's all these work things we're gonna make you do. I'm like, what do you mean? And I'm like, okay. So that was just like a big bummer. So I was only able to play Duck Detective last week, but that was pretty nice. I wish the game was longer though. That's my biggest downside and gripe. Let me turn that on. Furniture, I don't have to worry about. Products, I don't know what I'm missing. Oh, I guess I'm missing like 50 pounds of cheese. Cheese, yogurt still over there. Tuna's okay. Okay, let me get that fucking cheese then while I'm here. Display, fridge. Here we go. Cheese mozzarella and cheese parmesan. Is there anything else? Oh, and regular cheese. Oh, I love how it's like 11:38 and everyone's just wandering to the store aimlessly, like, where do I go? Okay, there you go. You can stand in my cheese box. Uh, Mozzarella, I think is right here. Oops. I was put down there too. Why not? And which one of these is the green cheese? Here we go. Oh, I'm gonna be here like all night, aren't I? Okay. Huh. There we go. Hello, sir. More cheese and more milk. Always time for more cheese and more milk, I swear. Uh, oh, I have to open up checkout. Oops. Oh god. Here comes everyone. Everyone's like, what the fuck? Bro, did you really need 8 bottles of things? Like, good god. 25, 50. Here we go. Oops. Uh, there we go. God, I can't imagine like working in the morning these days. Like, I'd be like a hot mess. $34. At least if like trying to handle like change at like very delicate amounts, it's like, sir, be kind, please. I do my best. 23.75. Oh, hey, Pecan, there you are. Psst, 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 psst. I know you have food. I don't know why you're yelling. Oh, you're getting yourself water. Look at you being a cutie. Okay. Actually, probably gotta do the cat box before I leave today too, just in case. Yep, that's good. 24.75. 13.75. Uh, there we go. This is pretty accurate to my normal life, where it's just like, I'm gonna be yawning while I take your cash, please. $75. And most of the time, they have no remorse. They're just like, how dare you be a cruel. Cruel? Sure. Let's go with that. Let's see what's happened these last couple weeks outside of getting sick. I'm bummed I didn't get a second job. I applied to a second job within like our city's infrastructure, which I'm already a part of, more or less, in a smaller department. And I was like, I need more cash because, like, literally, I have like little to no hours like coming in, and I'm like, well, this fucking sucks because they're like, they had told someone on the side like, oh, the reason we're not giving as much hours is because budget cuts. I was like, all right, well, you could have told us so we'd be prepared. Like, I'm grateful that I don't happen to be like, what's the word? Um, like have an apartment and have like tons of bills and stuff, but it's still like, I need money to like survive and make payments and other things, like a majority of bills. And the biggest thing for me is actually diabetic supplies, unfortunately, with my health. But it's definitely kind of one of those things where it's like, technically, I know you guys said that I might get a range of hours from 0 to blah blah blah, but I'm also like, what the fuck? So I had applied to a different job in a different department in the city as like a weekend gig. And they were like, "Oh, well, we have to also talk to your current supervisors to see if that's gonna be okay if you're scheduled, all this stuff." And I was like, I know I was very optimistic of getting the job, but I'm still bummed because, and also suspicious because I knew like this is like mini conspiracy talk in a way, where it's like I knew they probably like realized afterwards because so to kind of roughly explain it is that I have one boss who actually does the scheduling currently, and then I have another boss who's actually like our bigger like overseer who doesn't deal with all that shit whatsoever. And the one they had to talk to for permission to see if they could take my take some time to like be like, hey, can we borrow her for this and this on the weekends and all this stuff? Was the big overseer. So I think the overseer was like, hey, why aren't you giving people like X hours or whatever? And because our fiscal year, I don't know if this is like specifically in our state, but it just has to be like we go from July to June. So because it's the end of June, they're like, oh, you can't exceed X amount of hours during this fiscal year. And they're like, um, they must have been like, "Oh, we're gonna give you a bunch more hours," because as soon as that interview happened, like a couple days later, it was like, "Oh, you suspiciously have more hours." It was like, "What the fuck, guys?" It was just very upsetting and annoying on all different ways. Oh God, I'm out of everything. And it was just kind of one of those things where it's like, is there really no line here? Are you shitting me? God damn it. Okay. You know what? It's fine. But it was just one of those things where it was just kind of irking, or it was just an annoying ick. Let's go with that because it was kind of like, hey, I always say that my availability is always like here are my hours, and then they go and give me literally nothing. So I'm like, all right, fine, that's fine, I guess, whatever. So it's just like, come on, for fuck's sake. What are you again? Peanut butter. All right. So I've just kind of realized like one, I shouldn't. What the fuck? No one wants that soap. That's fucking annoying. Um, that one, I shouldn't even bother trying to apply to the city because or anywhere within my city because it's just not gonna work out. Basically, at least if I sell it, I'll be getting shit off the shelves. But yeah, that's kind of been my life roughly the last couple weeks between me getting sick. I actually went on a fucking convention uh around that same time too. I was just like, oh, here's my interview, and then a couple days later, I went to one of the local big conventions around me, and I thought that was fun until I got sick, which is basically how I got sick in the first place. It was like, oh, I see. Well, that's unfortunate. And that's what I get for not wearing my mask, even though I know I'm supposed to, because I'm diseased and shit. Or maybe not diseased, not the correct word, but cereals and like trying to think like what's the best way to like get rid put things in my cart right now. But it's just a bummer in its own way. It's like, all right, fine. I guess we'll do this. Do I still have bread on the shelves? That's the real question. Oh yeah, I still have bread on the shelves. Okay. 2 boxes of this cereal, 2 boxes of coffee, um, tea's okay, peanut butter, salt. Got 2 boxes of that. Uh, Milk 6 pack. Okay, that's everything I could add at least for the moment. Wow, we've really been playing this up to 29 days. Jesus Christ. I love there being 7 satisfied customers. Like, yeesh. Fucking suck. Oh, I spent so much money on stuff. This is. Oh, that's right. I forgot I did like all the upgrades and everything last time. That explains. I'm like, what the fuck happened? All right. So, all right. Oops. There we go. Oh, I need more tuna. Fuck. Okay. I need a lot of shit. Okay. I could do this. I could do this. Let's see. Let's start with this. Purchase. Yep. Um, I did not buy more candy and stuff too. Jesus, okay. Candy, dishwasher tablets, bleach. I need more shampoo. Shampoo, toilet paper. Um, where the fuck? No, honey's over there. Okay, I don't need to worry about that. Cakes. Um, let's see. I need this cake box because I already have one of these other ones. Okay. Chocolate bars are sure. They always end up finding and restocking as a pain. Oh, it's terrible. There is always never too much milk. That is for sure. Oh, I need more tuna. Fuck. Let me get more tuna. Actually, I probably need more milk anyways. Um, sodas are more or less alright. Oh, I need more orange juice. Fuck. Okay. Shit, I forgot what I just said. Fuck. I'm so stupid. Sodas are fine. Orange juice. Where the fuck is milk? Milk. And okay, I think that's it. What I could do for the moment. Oh, purchase 5 boxes of milk, one for the fridge, four on the floor. Let's fucking go. I know, right? I love how this company was like, "Oh, we're gonna get away with using like the fish brand for the tuna fish and just slap a sticker on it." I'm like, "Damn, like that's crazy." I don't know. I think it's funny. It's so funny because I also said like, "Oh, this is the best tuna fish in the world." No, actually, the best tuna fish is if you get freshly caught and canned tunas. And usually you'd have to be in like fishing towns for that, unfortunately, which is kind of a fucking bummer. I used to have family members that lived in Hawaii because they're my great grandmother's family, who would basically ship canned tuna, which I don't think you're supposed to ship imported fish and shit like that, or preserves in the mailbox. But it was definitely one of those things where it's like, oh, here's some suspiciously chunky like boxes of fish sitting in its fluids. And it'd be really good for like really for a long time as long as you didn't open it until you put it in the fridge. Levering some of the labels. The styling oil is significantly lacking. Oh yeah, for sure. It's like, all right, I get it. There's no nutritional value here, but it's pretty great too. At the same time, it's like, ah, yes, hello. And flee all those boxes. Oh, I need more olive oil. That's what I fucking need too. Okay. Chocolates. I just know I'm gonna end up running out of shelf room in the back here. I'm gonna be like, well, okay. Let's see. That's salt. That's chocolate. Peanut butter. Here we go. It's kind of funny because I don't mind it either. Like this is a very like relaxing comfort game for me. I'm realizing. Cereal. I don't. No, I have it on the shelves already. Okay, I'll just put it back here. But I wonder if I could put anything on like the tippy top shelves, but I doubt it. I guess we'll have to see. Oop. There we go. But um, definitely the plan is for this game in the future, though, is that I don't think I'm gonna play it that much longer. I think if anything, next week will probably be the last like stream day for Supermarket Simulator because I feel like there's only so much you could do and so much that people are wanting to watch outside of the atrocity that is my box pile or box fort basically back here because it's like, oh yeah, here's the crazy person that doesn't throw away all their boxes, but it's like, all right, well, how far do we want to go with this whole thing, you know? I don't know. That's what I think, at least, or feel. Yeah, fuck, I'll just put more cheese here, I guess. And then throw this there. Okay. The other cheese boxes should still be out here too, I think. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I have a lot of boxes. It's kind of a crazy introduction to my streams. At least in the sense of like, here's this wacky thing. I haven't thrown away a lot of boxes. I think the only boxes that have been kind of thrown out are like the tutorial box where it's like, learn how to throw shit out. And then there was also my sister when she was playing uh, I want to say the second or third stream for this game where she was like, I'm gonna throw out some boxes because you made me upset. I'm like, I'm sorry that I made you upset, but I was just trying to help. I think I was just being a little shit, and that's why she got mad at threw away boxes. What can you do with the box in this game? Nothing, literally. I just am a little goblin, and I'm just keeping all these boxes for no reason. They're just extra polygons in the world, more or less, at this point, which is kind of funny and atrocious. I'm at least with the fact that I'm playing like a crazy person. What the fuck are you? Oh, you're just more toilet paper. Honey, cleaner. Here we go. But yeah, this is basically just like a comfort simulator. Comfort? I don't think that's the correct term. But it's just very much just like a here's a game where you just stack boxes, you pretend to play like you're playing retail. You get to work behind the counter and be a cool little dude. That's pretty much the best way I could phrase that, in a sense. At least with Supermarket Simulator. What the fuck are you? Oh, you're more toilet paper. Okay. How much toilet paper did I buy? Jesus. Oh, that's bleach. Shit, I got my boxes mixed up. They're all gigantic boxes. Okay. Let's put this up here. Okay. There you go. You can live right there. If your store fails, you live with all these boxes. Yeah, that's pretty much the goal of the game at this moment. That it's like, well, here are all my boxes. I'm gonna need these boxes to build a house, that's for sure. Being a cool little dude always sounds like a good vibe. Oh, on God. Sometimes that's just the vibe you gotta bring to some of these things. It's just like, you know what? I gotta be less stressed. Oh, thank you for the follow, Kai. I hope you're having a fantastic day as well, too. It's like, oh, it's now 7 o'clock in the morning. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I'm like, I could go back to sleep. I was just like, well, I gotta get up anyways in like a couple hours. So I was like, fuck it. I guess I'm not going back to sleep. So I'm just like doing my little thing. Okay, I need rice, flour, uh, what the fuck is that? Olive oil. Rice, flour, olive oil. Oh, and more. No, I don't need more cleaner. Okay, those are extras. Where the fuck is my orange juice? I thought I bought orange juice. Shit. Okay. I guess I had too much stuff in my pockets, I think. Let's see. Flour. Uh, Actually, I need more eggs. Olive oil, pasta, or not pasta, rice, orange juice. Here we go. I'm going to be so mad if there's already a box of like orange juice floating around somewhere. I just fucking lost it. But knowing me, that sounds about right. All right, there we go. But yeah, sometimes it's just what's the word I'm thinking of? You can't really like stress when it comes to like playing the game or streaming, or at least I feel like you can. Although sometimes I feel like I stress over it because I'm like, oh, I should set a schedule, or I should be like, these are the games I got to play this week. Because what if I'm like, fuck it, I don't want to play that. I want to change my mind like last minute, which is 90% of what I do. Like it's a miracle if I even like decide like what game am I gonna play today? I don't know. And sometimes that's like, all right. It doesn't work with everyone though. Sometimes people are like, why? All right, I'll just put those eggs there. Fuck it. And what are you? Flour. Okay. If I could get most things out on the floor, that's cool. Do I? Let's see. Chocolates, peanut butters, coffees, tuna. What the fuck are you? Hand soap. I need more crispy bears or chibi crunchies. What the fuck are you called? Annie, edible. Crispy chibi, that's what it is. Okay. This is probably the last box, and then I will toss more shit onto the floor. Actually, let me just open the door right now while I'm stocking this box. Oops. I feel that wholeheartedly. I basically have been streaming when I want to. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's kind of a thing where it's like you can't really stress about it. It's like unless you're trying to make money off of everything, it's like don't worry about it. Oh shit, that reminds me. I have to actually fix. Where the fuck is my chat box? Where the fuck is this? Oh, here it is. I'll put that under closed captions. There we go. So I added my fun little mascot over here in the bottom left corner. It was like a closed species I got from like a billion years ago on DeviantArt, like mm, what was it, like 12, 13 years ago, 12 or 14 years ago, where I was like, oh, I'll pay like $1 or whatever for this, and they're like, oh, thank you. Maybe it was like DeviantArt points, but it was just kind of one of those things where it's just like, yeah, sure. Here's the species. This is the color for it. And I was like, oh, cool. And for a long time, I didn't know what to do with it. And then I remembered, like, oh, I have all these designs saved on my old computer, like adoptables and shit. And I was like, what if I just made him like as a mini mascot? Yeah. And I actually had one of my friends, who I love so dearly, actually, I commissioned him to work on it. And they finally got it to me yesterday after we figured out how to fucking export it because we were using a different vector system and everything. I was like, oh, how do we use this? And I was like, oh, okay, hold on, let me help look it up too. I haven't thought of a name for it, but I was like, I want to animate it so it looks like it's like slowly rocking back and forth over time. But I just was like, let me just slap it down, go from here, test it out for a couple streams, see if it's you know it's proper without having to like do a whole lot of stuff for sure. Because I think it looks cute even if it's just like sitting there. Which at the same time meant like I was fangling so much stuff in OBS that I just forgot to be like, oh, I have to layer things properly. And just seeing the chat right now made me realize like, oh, I fucked up. It's like laying on top of the text, so I gotta like adjust that around. But I kind of want to adjust the text box in the future. I just that's gonna have to be an off-stream thing. Probably I want to say like later today actually when I'm off stream and when I get home from work. Oops. Okay, I get it. The candy is too expensive for you. Oops. But it's hella cute. I gotta put big props for them in the chat and credit and all that stuff because uh, it's hella cute. I love it. I love their artwork. A lot of the time they do like little cats and stuff, majority of the time. But I was just like, oh, I fucking love this little dude. And they do fluffy things really good. Oh, yeah, I know. I love how it's like misogyny, bitch. It's like I know what OBS is a bitch to figure out 90% of the time. The downside I found out too yesterday was that OBS files, like JPEGs and PNG and all that stuff, it doesn't take fucking vectors. And I was like, well, unless I make a separate like link and make a browser source, it's like, well, that's fucking annoying. So I was just like, make it as big as you can, and then I could just shrink it down afterwards. And it happens to work and still look pretty good, I think, in my end. 27, 25. Oh, God. But yeah, OBS is like atrocious in all shapes and forms. That reminds me, there was a bot I wanted to buy. Or not buy, a bot I wanted to add onto my Twitch mod list, which is like apparently super helpful in bots and stuff in the future. But I don't know. I feel like I want to get rid of what the fuck is this Nightbot? Whichever one is being obnoxious and being like, oh, this word is inappropriate. It's like, shut the fuck up. I know things are inappropriate. If I really want to ban someone, I would just ban them outright. God damn. And it's never, I've never had like a really big issue with people so far. I feel like either. It's always been just like bots, and then it doesn't catch a bot. So I'm like, what the fuck am I using you for? Sorry, I got really mad there. Oh, thank you, thank you. I would actually say that it's been a lot of trial and error when it comes to my setup for sure, because I have, let me see, I think I've been streaming for about a little over a year now, more or less. And it's kind of been one of those things where I just kind of was like, putting it off for the longest time. I was like, I don't know if I want to start streaming or if I should. And my computer was a piece of shit back then, and I had to upgrade because it just blew up on me, uh, basically. So I was like, all right, I guess I gotta do this and this now. But it was kind of one of those things where I'm just like, I just gotta do my own thing, get through life, enjoy it, see my stores completely in fucking smithereens. Jesus Christ. What the fuck am I missing there? Oh, cleaner. Shit. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I could put the bleach up there. That's nice. Oops. But it definitely has been a lot of trial and error just to get to this current thing. And also didn't help with the fact that Streamlabs has been kind of fucky wucky lately in regards to current political standards, but also being like one of those things where it's just like, sometimes it just doesn't work the way I wanted it to. So I ended up using a open source program instead. I think it was called Slime Chat. But regardless, though, it was just kind of one of those things where it's like, I'll figure it out slowly, day by day. And it also doesn't help that I'm very indecisive to the point where I always make the joke that I could never get a tattoo because I'd be like, oh, I changed my mind. Like, I don't want this anymore. I want something else. And so I always have to make my own fucking assets for that reason where I'm like, oh, I guess I'm just going to draw this or do this in Clip Paint Studio and hope for the best. Soap. Oh, God. They're stealing everything. Oh, God. God, help me. Oh, there we go. Nope. I have to open it. Jesus. But yeah, it's taken a long time to get here for sure. The biggest thing that I'm grateful for is being able to stick to the Cal theme very consistently for sure. And at least making the what the fuck do you call that thing? Um oh, I can't think of the word. The captions look like it's a spilt puddle of milk. That's probably my favorite thing to draw. And then just using like the fucking assets that I already purchased, like the little, what's the word I'm thinking of? Icons, and being like, oh, I'll just use the milk icon for this. Jesus, do you need that much toilet paper? Fuck, we're not in a rapture. Oops. Apparently I can't remember how to do things. There you go. There you go, sir. But it definitely has been like a lot of like Googling and research and being like, how do I do this? And then people be like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And I'm like, oh, okay. 42. At least people buying their soap. Thank God. I thought I was going to be stuck with that forever. Yeah, the captions, I don't remember where the hell I got the idea. I think it was like I was looking at something on Twitter, I think. It was like people be like, oh, to make your streams better and more accessible to both folks, you should do captions. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. And the coolest idea, which I never found the tweet again, which makes me so upset, is that someone did it where the captions would appear and disappear, like it was like a speech bubble. So it would be like completely like blank right next to the person, and then when they would talk, it would like appear with also the text and everything. So I was like, that's fucking cool. And then I could never find it again as a reference, so I couldn't figure out how to do it. So I was like, well, fuck, I guess I have to figure it out on my own. And I was just like, you know what? Let me just make my own little cute design and go from there. Because with how I do my stuff in general, in the sense of, oh Jesus, stop buying out the toilet paper, please. What was I saying? Uh, my brain, please. I can't think of it. Oh well. Oh God, I'm getting more tuna, don't I? Well, actually, I'm making decent money, so I think I'm okay. Oh, I think there's the last couple people. Thank God. A dollar. Here you go. Sorry, I lost track of what my brain was saying. But yeah, I would say it's definitely been one of those things where I've just had to go for and hope for the best. I feel like, and I've been like, that's okay. It's good enough for me, and nothing wrong with it either, too. Uh, do I need more? Oh, I need more coffee. Fuck. Uh, I think the biggest thing I've realized with streaming assets and all that stuff is that you always have to go with the flow of shit and be like, oh, well, here's whatever's going on with the current thing, or being like how to make this more accessible to people, take ideas and inspiration from others and be like, yeah, sure, that's a cool idea. I'm gonna try and do that for my streams. Which sometimes it works and other times not so much, I feel like. Oh, I need more tuna. This is cleaning products. Oh, okay. Guess you're gonna live here. Cheese. Oh shit, I need more of that green cheese. And milk. Where the fuck is my milk? God damn. Thank you. Thank you. I think it definitely comes down to hell yeah, 30 days. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I'll take that profit. Okay. Shampoo is down. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. I'll just do $5 then for shampoo, I guess. Was it this cereal? Shit. $6. Sure. I think the Choco Picks is too. No, I'm doing $1. Fuck it. I'm doing $8. Yeah, exactly, exactly. I definitely do this as a hobby as well because I feel like I am definitely not. What's the word I'm thinking of? I don't think I would ever become a full time streamer because I just don't see that ever happening realistically. And there's so many people out there that like do it these days, so I'm just like, it's just there's not gonna be a lot of people out there that are gonna be just like, oh yes, let me hang out on your stream or what's the word? Not vibe. I guess it's just like let me subscribe and all that shit. So it's just like I'm just like, if people did, that's cool. But I'm also like I feel bad at the same time because like with all the big rule changes that Twitch did, where they're like, oh, you have to make this much money to or a minimum of $50 to get your paychecks and all that shit. I'm like, yeah, fuck that. I just enjoy. It's so funny. The only reason I wanted to become a affiliate Twitch streamer is because I have an addiction to emotes, and I like the idea of having like my own little like set of emotes, even though it's like here's a couple of emotes. It's like oh that's kind of cool. The biggest downside I found out though was that you have to stream consistently over. I think that it's like a year or 2 years. I think they give you the window of 2 years, but technically, it's you have to stream very consistently if you want to have free, quote unquote, free emotes for your followers to use. Which I was like, well, that's fucking stupid. So I don't know. There's just parts of it where I'm just like, well, that's a bummer. And then just like other things in general is like, I haven't. It's like you can make money off of ads, but I'm also like, because I don't want to make money, I'm just like, or make money off of Twitch, I'm just like, because of taxes and all that shit, I'm like, let me just look at this normally and be like, nah, I'm just gonna do it very simple, go from there. Oh, I need more cheese. Fuck. Okay. Cheese is in the cart. There was something I needed. I think it was cakes. And, oh, more toilet paper and soaps. The fuck are you? What are you? Oh, sugar. Okay. Yeah, I feel like emotes are the biggest part that makes like a streamer like set like more fun for people too. I'm just like, oh, okay, okay, and it's yeah, it was definitely a bummer for sure because it was like I became an affiliate and then I started making the emotes and I didn't realize because I was out of state at the time when I found out that I got affiliate status. And I was like, oh, when I got home and finally tried to fiddle around with things on my computer, I was like, oh, you have to do this, this, and this. I'm like, okay. And then they're like, also, you have to get like shit approved or um, pending. And I'm like, well, that's fucking annoying. I was like, fuck. I'll just grab another olive oil just in case, I guess. And oh, I need milk. Fuck. Where the fuck is that? Nope. Oh, here we go. Any. Here's the milk. Yogurt, eggs, tuna. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Oh, I need more soda eventually too. You know, one day at a time. But yeah, it's definitely a learning process. It doesn't help with the fact that like Twitch seems to update their stuff like what feels like every couple months. I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do now? I'm like, well, fuck. I think you forgot toilet paper. God damn it. But I think that's just the life of Twitch streaming if you like try to make it like your livelihood. It's like you have to learn everything, you have to keep with the trends, you have to make sure you get yourself out there. It's like that must be so fucking hard for most people. It's like, I'm sorry. Like, goddamn. But I believe in you. But also I'm also like, damn, I mean, are you okay? Taking care of yourself? You having those mental health days? Because technically I feel like there are some days where I just get burned out because I'm just like, oh, let me do like 200 things. And then I'm like, I don't want to fucking stream. Fuck that shit. So it's a very hard balance, I feel like sometimes. But I give props to people who like are able to like pull that shit off and be like, good job. Good on you. But it also doesn't help with the fact that there's what's the word I'm thinking of? Nope, throw that there. It's kind of finding like your niche. My weird niche is just doing whatever the fuck I want. I feel like sometimes it's just like, oh, do this or do that. And other times I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do X, Y, and Z and hope for the best. Which one I need? Regular soda, Zap, and water. Okay, I can do that. This one, water, and I think I'm just gonna do that for now because I don't want to get too crazy. Oh, and cleaner shit. Where the fuck is cleaning? Here we go. I'll get 2 boxes of these and more toilet paper. Yep. Oh, shampoo's going down. Oh, I already did that. Oop, big boxes. But I think as long as people are having fun doing their thing, it's just like, you know what? Have at it. Do yourself a good old time. Enjoy yourself. Don't try to make it too crazy of a situation. Indeed. And definitely take care of yourself, which means, hydration, eating properly, sleeping for sure, among like X, Y, and Z. I feel like it depends on the niche. I would say definitely lay it on me. Like what's your thing? What do you vibe with? And technically, normally, in some streamers, uh, They don't like it when you like try to definitely bust in and be like, oh yeah, like trying to steal people's viewers and stuff if they're streaming too. Like that's like just like an etiquette thing. It's just like don't be rude. But I'm just like, yeah, fuck it. Let's just talk. Let's have a conversation. Let's vibe. Is that everything? Eggs? Oh, I should put more tuna out. Because I feel like everyone has their niche thing. Like outside of like for example, outside of this like simulator thing, I love to play Valley out my own. I also love to play Sims 4, Final Fantasy 14. I don't like to stream some of those games because I know like it can be very long and tedious for some folks to be like sitting around and be like, well, did anything happen? Or it's just like everyone else already streams already. So it's just like, oh, I don't know if people find that fun. What the fuck? I need more rice and flour. Fuck. But also, there's very niche things where it's like, people might be like, hey, I like that. That's kind of cool. It's like, let me watch more of this. Shit. Okay. Mine is being a non binary VTuber who plays RPG games like Pokemon and OG Final Fantasy. It's such a silly niche, but it's for me to stream. I feel like it is very much a niche for sure, but there's also niches where it's like people are just literally playing Fortnite of all things, like back and forth. I'm still mad about Fortnite though, but that's a thing for a different thing. I feel like Pokemon and Final Fantasy. I feel like Pokemon's very much a hit or miss because I feel like at least with like streams these days is that what's the word I'm thinking of? Uh, my brain. Mush. Okay. Think. It's only 7:30. Okay. So I think when it comes to Pokemon, it's very hit or miss because I feel like there's people that are super big into the Nintendo life blood in a sense where people are just like, okay, I wanna like they're like like super addicted. They want to play every Nintendo game that comes out. Majority of the time, it's also Pokemon, or people do like modded Pokemon Nuzlocke streams, or they're like, oh, we're gonna play X, Y, and Z today, or they mod their computer so it's kind of similar to the what the fuck was that thing that happened like oh god like over 10 years ago now? It was the Pokemon uh it was the Pokemon stream where it was like whoever inputted it in a chat. I know that was definitely like a big like programming thing altogether where it was like whatever people typed in the chat continuously, it'd be like, oh, those are the commands for like attacks or moving and all that shit. Like that was fucking cool. But it was also a thing where it kind of became a very big leeway over time where it's like, all right, it's been 7 months and they're on X game now. It's like, all right, and I know like a lot of people have done a lot of programming or open source codes for that ever since. But I think it's kind of like, you have to make what you make out of it and make it like your own fun experience. There's some people where they'll be interested to see what people do because there's some people when it comes to Pokemon, I know for sure, like it's a very competitive field altogether, like outside of Twitch, where it's like there's all the big oh god, the competition's hi, it's these nuts. How are you? Oh shit, I spilled water myself. That's fine. Fuck it. It'll dry up in like 3 seconds of how hot it is here. But yeah, Pokemon's very it's a weird hit or miss niche. With Final Fantasy though, I feel like uh there are definitely some people that are like out there for like the retro nostalgia content, like 1,000%. I think it's just like it's harder to reach those audiences sometimes because it's always a thing where it's like they don't know you exist, or it's like you have to get yourself out there kind of thing, and sometimes it's just like sometimes you might be streaming for multiple hours to no one. That's 90% of what my streams felt like very much for months on end. And sometimes it still does, realistically. And sometimes I just have like the biggest brain farts, and that does not also help with my streaming. I'm just like I'll be like rambling and rambling, and I'll get distracted by one thing and fucking lose all train of thought. So I'm like, well, fuck. I guess I'm not speaking on that comment ever again. But yeah, yeah. I feel like as long as you're enjoying yourself and vibing as a VTuber or being who you are, it's like there's you could never go wrong. I feel like for sure. Do I have? I think I have pretty much everything. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just open up. If I'm missing things, I'll just fucking figure it out, I guess. I guess I'm. Uh, fuck it. That should be fine for now. I should actually check if I need more licenses. Let's see. Fuck. Management. Oh, I could afford own the license, but shit. I just I gotta purchase multiple licenses if I really wanted, but I'm nervous. Oh, I guess I should. No, I'll deal the bills later. Growth, expand store, hire, no, storage. Oh wow, this really doesn't go that big. Okay, good to know. Customization, right? I don't have that. Yeah, we definitely have Box Simulator again, Mr. Mobs. I hope you're having a fantastic day too. We are just kind of vibing. Uh, sorry. I'm also still sick from my fucking cold from a couple weeks ago. It sucks because I don't know if my cold is like in the sense where I'm just like, hey, you're just gonna be sick and diseased for a couple weeks. Which I mean, I already have that issue, so it's like, yeah, sure. But my mom's getting worried at the same time. She's like, "Are you okay? Are you dying? Do we need to take you to the hospital and get you like drugs?" I'm like, I don't think so. I think I'm okay." Yeah, it's terrible. I get sick for like what feels like a long time, and it's like a fucking regular ass cold. It's not like it was like COVID or the flu or anything like crazy like that. So I'm just like, well, fuck. I guess I'm just gonna be diseased for the rest of my life. And other days I'm just like, okay, this is cool. I think the worst is being at work though, because I work around old folks out, on and off. So it's like, sometimes it's busy, sometimes it's slow, but it's just that awkward moment where it's like I'll try to help someone and then I have the biggest wheezing attack and I'm just like dying. And it's not asthma though either. Like I don't think I've ever got tested for asthma, but I've never had like asthma attacks. It usually just gets really bad when I'm like just sick. So I'm just like, well, fuck. I guess I'm just gonna be diseased and wheezing. Ah, thank you for buying your 2 bags of cheese. Whatever. So it's like it's definitely gonna be a learning process, and I know like if I'm like really fucking died, I'll be like dead silent for sure. But I've definitely been like drinking water nonstop, so I'm like hella hydrated. I'm just like, I just want a soda. That's how I feel sometimes. I'm like, please, can I have something carbonated? Yeah, it's okay though. It is what it is, and it's my own consequences. Being like, I want to go somewhere fun, and then I'm like, ah, yes, here are my consequences: getting diseased and sick. But what could you do? It's just like life is very unfortunate. It's just like, okay, well, that's cool. Oop. But yeah, it's definitely one of those wacky things where I'm just like, oh well. Sometimes it's just gonna be like, it is what it is, and there's not much else I can do about it. That flower's expensive. Fuck you. Let me close the checkout. Stack shit. Don't say a customer's waiting for me. I just closed the door. Oh, oh, I can't throw this. Apparently, I can't pick the right button. That's really it. But yeah, I did mention this earlier. That this will that next week will probably be the last stream for Supermarket Simulator. With the fact that I feel like, are people really enjoying this? Like, this can't be fun. At least in my own stance, I'm just like, I don't know if people are having fun or just like being nice and just vibing. I don't know. That's just me though. All right, you have a good night though, Kai. I hope we'll see you next time. Uh, That all the milk? Uh, oh, there we go. Yeah, it definitely is a chill game. I know for sure that I want to try other simulators in the future, and I just heard of a new supermarket simulator that is coming in the future, where it's not this one being updated. It's actually just like a completely new developer or whatever you want to call it, where it's kind of like, oh, here's you're in Japan in the 90s and you get to run a little supermarket. I'm like, oh, that's kind of fucking cool. So I'm really excited whenever that comes out in the future for sure. Oops, I got a more toilet paper. Oop. Uh, sure. Yeah, you can just relax. No need to be invested in chat of it. That is very true. I don't need to be invested because I'm literally not making money off these streams. Or technically, I don't want to make money off these streams because I feel bad. I'm like, don't spend your hard-earned money on me. Please, on God. Uh, oh, I can put this away. Oh, ma'am, get your fat ass out of the way. God damn. Oh, I can put my tuna out. I can trap all these people in my store. Haha. Okay. But yeah, it's like I just want to play more games and like vibe and relax and stuff. It was kind of funny because at the same time I was like, oh, I kind of want to try playing the like the older Final Fantasy games, like different ones of the series. Like I wanted to play 1 through 6, which is like when they're all pixelated. But I know there's two of the games that got remade to like nicer or semi-nice 3D models. So I'm like, interesting, okay. And then there were other ones where it's just like, oh, here's you know, the newer like polygon games from like the early 2000s and stuff or 90s. So I'm like, okay. All right, people, let's get fucking buying. Because I know I'm gonna have to restock all these fucking shelves anyways because I held you hostage. But yeah, there's like a lot of games I have on my radar that I'm like I want to play, and then there are just some where I'm just like, like do I want to actually put my time and invest it? Because there might be some games where I won't finish. I feel like the Final Fantasy games, for example, is mostly because I suck ass at turn-based strategy altogether. And I would probably get very upset if it's like, oh, here's some bosses, and I'm like, I'm too fucking stupid to figure out this strategy. Even if I had like a walkthrough, it'd be like that thing where it's like I don't time things correctly, and I'm always uh an attacker and not like a debuffer and speed enhancer and all that shit. And it's atrocious. This is also why I'm really bad at like most Pokemon games too, like growing up. Because I would be like, yeah, I'll just gonna get all the attack moves and not like, this is why I don't do competition. Let's be real. Oh, 75. Yeah, 90s Japanese sounds really fucking cool though. I forget what the game's supposed to be called though. I'd have to Google on my wish list of like 200 plus games at this point. God damn. There's so many games I'm like, oh, I'm excited when it comes out. And it's like 5 years later. Another chill game is City Skylines, but I don't know if you're for real with it or fuck with it. Um, I have heard of City Skylines. I know it's one of those what the fuck is it? It's like those like simulations where you like make like cities and towns and you like integrate everything. It's like, oh, you get to run your own city. Yeah. And yeah, it does sound fun though, for sure. I think it's just one of those things where I'm like, do I want to play the newer ones or do I want to play the older ones? I'm like, decisions. Because I know the older ones is from like the last 10 years, and I think they made a new one like a couple years ago, right? At least that's what I briefly remember. I don't know if that's correct though. Because I know they had like a, I don't want to say updated version. They're just like, we're making a sequel. I think it was City Skylines 2 is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, I've heard some mixed feelings about it. I just know that people have been trying to just break the game when it comes to City Skylines too, if I recall. So it's like, oh, good for you. Another atrocious ones that I have is also the what's it? The Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo games. Those ones I had bought because I was inspired by what was that YouTube channel? Josh from Let's Game It Out, where he just makes like fucked up shit and he's trying to break the game. It's like one of my favorite YouTubers because it's so funny to see like how fucked up he can make a game before it crashes. I'm like, oh, good for you. Good for you. But he also destroys his RAM and memory at the same time. Like, oh, sir, how can you do that? And also all the time he spends too. Yeah, Let's Game It Out is so fucking good. It makes me laugh every time. I think my favorite ones are the. Let's see. There's a couple of videos I've watched of his which I thought were great. There was the Planet Zoo where they introduced the Arctic animals, so he's playing with the fucking penguins and making them miserable. And then the other one was, I guess, in the early days when he's had a co-host where they were playing this one. It was like a shoddy like alchemy game where you played as like a doctor and all that stuff. And there was these horrible physics for these pigeons that were supposed to like deliver the medications and all that stuff. And I was like, this game is gonna make me piss myself because it's so fucking ridiculous how and funny it is. At least with the video content was. Yeah, the Satisfactory series are also atrocious. It was funny because I've been currently listening to him in the background sometimes. Like sometimes I'll be like, let me just throw on his entire playlist and just have that fucking going and while I work on like other stuff or play other games off stream and be like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna watch. Because sometimes my sister comes over, and try to bother me and bug and all that shit. And it's like I don't mind it, but I just think it's funny when she looks at the screen and she's like, "What the fuck is he doing this time?" And I'm like, "Oh, he's just doing shit." And sometimes she's like, "It's unhinged." I'm like, "Yeah, but it's okay. It could be worse." Is this an empty box? No, what the fuck are you in here? Oh, you really are just empty box. Fuck. Okay. I guess I must have been emptying shit earlier, and I just was like, I'm gonna put back down. There we go. Hey, at least we're making money though. That's actually pretty nice. Yeah, let's just enter and end this. 741. Actually, I'm doing. Let's see. It's been an hour. Fuck. Okay. Sorry. I just thought that was really fucking funny with the fact that see computer for more details. What? Management? Uh Oh, they just mean like in general. Okay. Let's see. I mean, I need more cakes and bleach and okay. I also need more coffee beans and shit. Oh fuck. Okay. Uh, coffee, tea. Where the fuck is the cereal? Choco Picks or Chalk Picks. Flour, oil. Do I sell milk on the shelf? Yeah, I do. It just must be too expensive. Let's see. Bleach, honey, cakes. Okay. Let's do honey and bleach. Go from there. Oop. I know, having money's good. It's like, damn, okay. My brain's like dying. Oh shit, I need more apple juice. Okay. Fridge, please. Apple juice. Uh, cheese. I think I just need more cheese in general. Eggs, tuna, regular cheese. Yeah, fuck it. God, I'm gonna be here all day with my 500 boxes. I think it's just so funny that it's like it's taking me so long to get through a single day. I'm like, oh, it's been almost an hour, and I've only gone through 2 days so far. Like, fuck. I'm just, you know, I think that's the thing. I gotta not look at the time. I just gotta relax and vibe and enjoy myself and not take it seriously. But also, there's money. Oops. Hmm. With the amount of money I have, I probably do have enough to like buy new licenses though. But let me actually get everything on the shelves and then I'll go from there. Oops. Shelves restocked, whatever. What is this big box? Bleach. Okay. But yeah, there's just something about this game in general where it's just like, I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a good time. The box empire still exists. I think if anything, if I do stop having Supermarket Simulator for a while, I think what I would probably do is just stop having Supermarket Simulator until like there's like a big update and be like, oh, here's what the new update is, and then come back to this file. I think that's kind of what I might do. Oops, there we go. That feels like the most better clause, more fun aspects of it. Being like, yeah, sure, let's like go into this fucking blind and hope for the best, which is most of my life. I feel like strong chocolate. Mm, I wish I could be a strong chocolate bear, but I cannot. Oh, more cereal. Okay. Guess I don't realize when I buy more shit. Okay. I will say it was a good idea to buy 2 racks. Like, fuck. Okay. Oop. Oh, I have enough cheese. Fuck. Okay. Eggs, and mozzarella. That's more mozzarella, right? Okay. There we go. I don't know if I bought eggs. Fuck. Oops. Well, guess we'll find out. There we go. Oops. um, what are you? Oh, you're eggs. Okay. It's nice that people still buy things. Like sometimes they're like, "Oh, it's too expensive," and other people buy them anyways. I'm like, "All right, cool." Not me. Oops. Oh, by the way, sometimes I've gone for like 3 minutes because I'm multitasking without multitasking. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes people just get the vibe and relax and not think about it. As I jam tuna fish onto a shelf. But no, yeah. Sometimes I just like blibber blather to myself. I'm like, yeah, this is fine. Oops. What the fuck are you? Oh, God, why'd I buy so much tuna fish? Jesus. And what are your cheese? Regular cheese? Yep, okay. Okay, so I need more eggs and sodas. And water bottles. Okay. Okay, so I need big eggs. Oops. Yep, big eggs, soda, water. Okay. Oops. And then I think I'll probably start the day after this. Or, go. Huh, there we go. Sometimes I fuck up my keys because I'm like, oh, I'm going to play like this. And then I'm like, oh, right, this isn't my favorite games that I play all the time. Okay, that's fine for now. Okay. Right, eggs. Boop. To the pile. Oh, you go over there, tuna fish? Uh, I guess I could do soap. Let's see, hand soap and candies. Okay, I could do that. Shelf. Uh, chocolate, candy, cake, and hand soap. All right. Now you live back here forever. Haha. I also love that this is the part of my brain where it's just like, you don't really have to think. You just put shit down, relax, vibe. Be anal about how you organize shit and be sleepy. Nope. Yeah, fuck it. Let's open. Because if anything, I could do the licensing right now. Butter, cereal, chicken, French fries, pizza mix, potato bag. Oh, I probably need a freezer for that. Furniture. Freezer for 100. Uh, yeah, because I figured those French fries, the pizza mix, which is DiGiorno, and potato bag. Actually, I don't know about the potato bag. Huh. Alright. I'll figure it out. I already need more pasta. God damn it. Pasta. Here we go. I love when they're like, the checkouts are full. It's like, bitch, it's not even open. Candy. I guess I didn't buy my rice. Ugh. Rice. I'll leave one of the boxes on the street. Maybe this is just my ASMR. This weird little game. Oh, I need more water. Ugh. You and your damn minute rice, sir.
50 cents. There you go. 39 point. There we go. 52. $1.50. Ah, here's this cheese. Oop. There you. Nope. Put you back down. Oh, there you. Oh, that's more fucking tuna fish. God damn it. You're also more tuna fish. Okay. Nope. No one's buying cakes. Cleaners. Oh, shit. Okay. Tea and flour. Here we go. Oh, here comes everyone. Girl, why did you need to buy so much toilet paper and cereal? My God. Let's see. That hurt. Shit. Oops. $4. I wish you could convince him to buy like more stuff. Like that'd be cool. Damn, I wonder if it's time to buy it, like, or get an employee. At least like it's back on the floor, you know? Like this is gonna be fucking wild. Oops. There we go. And 36.25 here. You need damn change. There you go. Get out of here. Scram. Oops. Cakes. Oh, people don't want tea. That's fine. All right, what can I put out? I can do one more of these. Oop. Oh, these are empty. To be honest, it might be time to expand my storage. Let's see, tuna fish, big seller, sodas. What is that? Cheese? Yep. Probably need. What are you? There's a oh, you're just an empty box. All right, cool. There we go. Tuna, you are. Take another empty box. Yep. Okay. Mozzarella, and I think you're tuna and tuna. Okay, that's fine. All right, that's not bad. Day 32. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think it's probably time to buy someone. Market stash. Oof. Okay. Oh, right. I have this other box of rice over here. Oops. Go there. All right. Let's do this. Let's buy. Hire one person. Oh, they just fucking come in. Jesus Christ. All right. All right. Market. Pasta, flour, bread. flour, pasta. What is that? Cereal and peanut butter. Cereal. What the fuck is peanut butter? I just saw it. Peanut butter. Salt and I guess I could get a box of cleaner. Bleach and regular cleaner. I know. Finally hiring people is so fucking wild. Oh, there go my boxes. All right. Let's see. You are down here. My favorite part is that they have to stand here until I tell them to do something. So that's gonna be funny. I know. I'm turning into a capitalist pig, hiring people. This is so drastic. Oh, I guess I could oop, open you up now. I just love that they just stand there. Like, fuck. Why did I buy so much cleaner? God damn. What's wrong with me? Stuck on the door. That's fine. I love that's a dude in a little suit. Like, alright. Shampoo. That's what I need. Only took me 50 years of looking at it to figure it out. At the same time, I don't have to count change anymore. Like, thank God. Don't say my cereal's expensive, you bitch. I worked hard to make that cereal. Make it. The only thing I'm curious about now is if this guy will fuck up the what's the word I'm thinking of? The change. Like that'll be interesting to see. Oops. Oh, that's what you are. I was like, what the fuck are you? Oh, oops. Hmm. Need more eggs. Big eggs and little eggs. Okay. Juice. Oh, I should turn the light on. God, their face details scare the shit out of me. Jesus. Chocolate and candy. All right. I think I have candy on the floor though, don't I? Oh no. I feel like a fucking gremlin. I'm just like, I exist. What are you? Shoot. Shampoos. Nope, that's empty. Nope. There we go. Oh, that's just a fucking empty box. Goddamn. I don't know which one are you. Nope. Oh, apple juice. You know, that was a really bad first day with having a person. Like, holy shit. That definitely goes a lot smoother for sure. All right, holy shit. Still only had a couple people who were annoyed. That's fine. Better than before. Fuck. Bon Papa cakes. Now I'll make this 225. I should probably price things and see how it is. Okay, so let's do $11. This is $11. Oops. This is $5. $6. Um, 250. Let's do $22. Uh, this $5 is fine. This is $5 is fine, and $22. Yep. Okay. $3. What the juice? $3. That'll probably go fast. Yogurt. Okay. Uh, $2. I haven't bought yogurt in like 100 years, so that's pretty bad. Uh, 335. Let's do 3.5. I know, advanced capitalism, right? It's like fuck. EB $3. Yep. Water. 2.37. You know what? That's fine. Let's see what else. I still have to do all those on that shelf too. Let's see. Mostly because I haven't done this in a while, like pricing things out. So I'm like, what is the price for everything? No, that's fine. Milk, cheese. Let's do $3. No, 3.25. Eggs. Oh, that explains it. 3.5. Nope, 3.5. Jesus. And this one is still $5. That's fine. Cheese. $6, $7. Tuna fish, 6.55, $7 is fine. I gotta do that mozzarella cheese when I got the chance, or have it on the shelf. Okay, what are you? You're regular cheese. Okay. All right. $3. Yep. You are 576. 625. I mean, if I can get people to buy it, I'll take it. Can't remove what the products say. Okay. 372. Fuck it, $4. 389, 450. $7. 650. Milk has been expensive for like a billion years. That explains why no one's buying it. It's too expensive. $10. Salt, 350. Peanut butter, no, $7 is fine. Tea, 482. Let's do $6. 14, 13, And then $8. Let's see, cereal 5.50, and what the fuck is this? $5. Actually, I'll do 5.50 for that one too. So it's just straight across the board. All right, I guess that's everything. Now it's just trying to fucking stock everything. God. Okay, that's coffee and okay, peanut butter, salt, cereals, peanut butter, salt, cereal one, and cereal two. Oh, I want to change that amount. No, actually, that's fine. What else? Rice, olive oil, rice, pastas. Put everything on at least $100, like in Cali. On God, I feel like I should. But at the same time, people will not buy one, so I'm like, well, fuck. That's gonna suck ass. But yeah, it's ridiculous. I remember for the longest time, in California, there was like a really big egg shortage, and I don't know if this was like nationwide or what, but eggs were like $7 at like one time. It was like $7 to $8. I was like, oh my God. And now eggs are back to like 3.25 if you go like Costco. And I'm like, oh thank God. That cost me an arm and a leg for some eggs. Like that was atrocious for sure. Oops, just put you on the shelf. There we go. Yeah, it was like there was some really weird shortage or something. Like I think there was some type of weird bird flu going around where eggs were like being recalled or something bizarre. It was a very strange time in people's lives. Yeah. And it was very bizarre because I think a lot of it started happening after I want to say after the pandemic happened. So it was about like 2021, 2022, like eggs would be like $1 billion. It's like, okay, why? And I think just a couple weeks ago, I went to go grab some eggs, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is only like 3.75 instead of being like almost $10 for fucking eggs." It was fucking wild though. It was like, God damn. It was like I couldn't do anything for my mom without being like, "Oh, this gonna cost me like a lot, but all right." Do I have shampoo on these boxes? Nope. 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 Okay. What's this box? Nope. Cereal. God damn it. Okay, so I need candies, chocolate, and honey. Uh, Candy, chocolate, honey, toilet paper, shampoo. I probably need more toilet paper, let's be real. But yeah, I know that although some things are turning back to normal, so like gas is still like $1 billion. I think it's still like it depends on where you go in the state, but it's I would say average it's like about like four or something, give or take these days. So it's like, all right, that sucks. Come on, come on, get it in there. Uh, There we go. Cool. But fun fact, due to the new wages law, fast food is super fucking expensive now, which is kind of a bummer, but it's probably for the best. So, uh, at least a couple months ago, probably like end of last year, if we're being realistic. The state of California had finally passed this bill, or like union law regulations, that fast food workers and drivers would be paid at least $20 an hour. Fucking amazing, right? I know. Mac and D's is actually kind of average now, which is kind of bad. Like it's kind of mid depending where you live, but for some reason, the small town I live in, it's like all the Mickey D's like get pretty bad. So there's been this whole thing where there's been a lot of controversies where people were basically deciding like, well, we can't keep you on board. So for months ahead of time in prep, there were some places that were just like, oh, we're gonna fire all of our delivery drivers and just use like Uber Eats and Grubhub and all that shit. It's like, all right, interesting approach before this deal because they don't want to pay $20 an hour. Yeah, I know, crazy, barely minimum wage at this point because I think minimum wage, depending where you live, is like 13 or $14. So like $20 just for like fast food workers and delivery drivers and all this stuff. So there were like Pizza Huts and Domino's that were like, oh, we are terminating everyone's employment before April for certain places. So it's like that fucking sucked. There were also other places where they were just like, it's just been a fucking crazy madhouse, really. What am I missing? Oh, I need more cheese. That's what I fucking need. Um, So yeah, so this was supposed to happen April 1st. Yeah, April 1st. And it was supposed to be like, yeah, sure, we're gonna do this. It'll be amazing. And people will actually be paid a livable wage. And it's been out of control to the fact that so here's the funny thing. Minimum wage is so high and they had to jack up the prices for food, of course, right? So me going to just like shitty Jack in the Box, for example, for just like a burger meal is let's see, if I got a ham breaded chicken sandwich with like curly fries or whatever, and a chocolate shake. So it's a little bit of substitutions, but regardless, it's still like $18.60 something. I was like, oof. Oh yeah, they really do nothing to pay their employees. There's also been some other speculations that like you could literally go to a fucking Chili's, like Chili's, the shitty restaurant, and get a better deal on food than anywhere else, which I thought was baffling. Like it was like a meal from McDonald's is like $12, like a Big Mac meal with a medium soda and fries and all that stuff, $12, and you could literally get a meal at Chili's for like 12, less than 12. It was like 11, $10. I was like, yikes. Yeah, it was crazy. And yeah, $18. Yeah, it was a hand breaded chicken sandwich or whatever they call it, homemade hand bread, something like that. And it was so baffling to the point where I was like, oh, why did I buy orange juice? God damn it. Uh, did I buy milk at least? I did. Awesome. That there's all these speculations that it's so high that there are is the speculation that there are a majority of McDonald's franchises, like because it's franchisee like buildings or whatever, where they might have to leave California because it's too expensive and they won't be able to like afford like keeping their business in check, which I thought was crazy. In Germany, you get a whole restaurant meal and a dessert for that. Oh yeah, it's baffling. That's just shitty like fast food. Um, and it's wild because the most expensive for the longest time was a restaurant chain on the West Coast called Carl's Jr.'s. In other parts of the United States, it's called Hardee's. Apparently, for some reason, it was a whole brand thing where I was like, oh, Carl's Jr.'s bought Hardee's, but then they kept the name so that didn't confuse people. And apparently, the food tastes gross at Hardee's, but then at Carl's Jr., same fucking name and shit, it tastes better, which I'm like, I don't know how that works, but what the fuck ever. Those meals normally are $14 to $15 a pop, regardless. And that has not changed. And I'm like, wow, they must actually pay people a proper living wage if they're gonna charge that fucking much in the first place. But so I'm like, okay, so that one doesn't change. But everyone else is like hella expensive. Even like fucking Taco Bell, I got three things from Taco Bell the other day because I was like, I gotta go get some stuff from the store for my mom, and I was like, I'll just pick up lunch for myself. And it still costed like fucking $20 for 3 items. I'm like, this is Taco Bell we're talking about. Like, fuck. It was just atrocious. It was just like, how does anything get done around here? It's just been a nightmare in regards to trying to get fast food, but at the same time, I shouldn't be having fast food because if I eat too much fast food, I'm gonna get fat, and I'm already fat as it is. So I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna get worse with my health regardless. And these boxes get bigger and bigger, and I think I might need more storage back here, realistically. But that's just me. Maybe I don't need it. It'll be fine. Maybe it'll be fine. Just maybe. Okay. But yeah, so that's been the crazy news with like California in general, where it's just like the speculation that McDonald's is like, oh, we're gonna leave the state. I'm like, what is this fucking Tesla and Elon Musk could get all over again? Which at that point is like, phew, he could have him Texas. We don't need him here. He already caused a lot of bullshit as it is. Well, I mean the yogurt's too expensive. God damn it. Fine. 1.75. Fuck it. It's just fucking yogurt anyways. It's been there for months, it feels like. Funny enough, because of fast food chains, we only have Burger King, McDonald's, and KFC. Yeah, I think that's absolutely wild that they're talking about leaving. I don't know if it's official, but there's been rumors and speculation that they're like, oh, it's getting too expensive to like, you know, afford anything. And but I think it's also, oh, I know, right? Got confused with Apple for a moment. Yeah. Oh no, I completely get that too. I mean, Apple, uh, their big offices and all that stuff are considered in quote unquote Silicon Valley, which isn't far from where I used to live years ago. But it's also because of big tech companies like that. Like there was Apple, Facebook, and Google. They're all within like, I want to say like, what's the word? I want to say like within 20 miles of each other. Basically, it's fucking atrocious. And it just jacked up the prices because everyone was moving out here for jobs. It was bad, and it got to a point where it's like, oh, housing is like 1 point something million dollars or $2 million. It's like the shittiest house you've ever seen in your life. It's like, oh, well, that's unfortunate. And it was just it's still crazy out there. Realistically, it's like how do you live with yourself? How do you do things? How does anything work? And there are definitely some days where I've tried to go on dates with people back in the day, and it was definitely one of those things where it's like, oh, I scared dates because I'd be like, well, fuck Google and Apple, and they'd be working with Google and Apple, and they'd blatantly tell me like, oh, I work for Google and Apple, I'm here as a temp job or whatever. I'm like, go the fuck back to the East Coast. It's like you don't need to be here. It's like you could literally work remotely as the majority of their jobs opportunities are, which I think is wild. I'm like, all right. And why do you have a giant ass office? Yeah, housing is basically a very big shit show. So there's, the regular market, if you want to call it that. And then there's the crazy, crazy market of a lottery system. This one is more for if you are low income housing, like you just can't afford to buy a house. Like you have like government funding and help and all that stuff. And there's basically a lottery system for that where you get into the system and it'll be like, oh, depending on your zip code or how much you make, you could possibly get a house. And majority of the time, these houses aren't the greatest, but it's a home. And I know I had a friend, bless them, who they, got into this whole system. And they're like, oh, if you need a house, you should do this whole thing. And I'm like, I don't know if I could even do it because there's a thing where it's like you have to know like how much income everyone makes, And if you make over a certain threshold, you wouldn't qualify, unfortunately. So it's just, it's a big thing altogether. Oh God, they're buying everything. But at least I'm making money. So I'm like, can I complain? I don't know. Uh, rice. Oops, I think I had an open box over here earlier. Uh, the fuck are you? Honey? Honey. I guess I should turn the lights on for these people. I let people complain that there's no bleach. I'm like, I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? God, imagine coming to like a grocery store and seeing like the atrocity that is this store. Like being like people standing on top of boxes and the employee just doing their best. It's like, wow. It's like, I hate to be these guys. The toilet paper's not expensive. Shut the fuck up. I see a mayor in the suburbs of LA talk about how their city is full and has no space for no people. Even though it's full of empty lots, private gardens, and only had single family homes with 0.1% of bus lines which run every 5 hours. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird, and this is also not even talking about the current the housing crisis, or not the home crisis, housing crisis, the homeless crisis, or as what apparently the political correct term to use now weirdly is homeless person or houseless person. I'm like, say what it is. I mean, we know what it is, but like, it's just weird. It's just weird in all states of mind if you think about realistically. But yeah, it's just fucking wild. It's like, goddamn. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Shit, I can't buy anymore. But I can get it prepared. But yeah, it's just everything's a fucking train wreck, realistically, if we think about it. Like, there's just too much going on. Close after 9 p.m. That's fine. Whatever. God damn, I need more cereal. What are you? No. Peanut butter, I could throw out there. Alright. Pasta. But yeah, sometimes the bus lines in general, though, are kind of atrocious. Like, I live in a small town where apparently it's like 100,000 people, which apparently is still considered like a shocker, a big amount for some of these people. They're like, wow, we're a big city now. It's like, shut the fuck up. You are not. You know you aren't. But it's just, it's wild all on its own. But yeah, it's just not good. It hasn't been good for a long time, if we're being realistic enough. It's just it gets worse every day. I'm like, why are we asking people to move here when we have literally nothing to offer? Like, honestly. And the bus lines though, oh man. So bus lines are crazy because it's in the sense where at least in the town where I'm living right now, it runs every hour. So it's a small enough town where the bus can make those routes and all this stuff, right? So it'll be like, oh, the bus will be here at this location in an hour, and you better be on that bus or at the bus stop, otherwise you're shit out of luck for an hour, basically. And there's multiple bus stops, which is I find grateful for sure. Like it's not a walkable city, but it's decent enough to get around. And then there are other parts which is like, I don't know about that. I don't know. I hate that it's 9 o'clock and I can't buy anything else, and these people are still fucking buying because this man's like taking 100 years. Small town. My town has 2,600 people. I know. It's fucking crazy. They call it a small town, and like there are some people where it's like it's itty bitty bitty. In Finland, they solve homelessness by putting homeless people in state building houses. They start working, pay taxes, government have their money back. Yeah, unfortunately, we there's a mixed feeling when it comes to homeless people in the United States, which is kind of fucked up, realistically, because in a sense, it's very much a poverty situation, and you could tell like even if it's a you barely make enough money, like people will still look down on homeless people. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Like that's terrible way of thinking, you know? My town is considered massive. Oh, I know, it's crazy. But there's also some towns around here, at least in California, where it's like, like 1 point something million people or something stupid. It's just, it's all in weird people's perspective. But every how hour is crazy though. Oh yeah, mostly with the fact that we have really hot summers right now. So to kind of bring up the speed, there's certain parts of California where the temperature could get really, really, really disgustingly hot and muggy and gross. Like, you have the beautiful beaches and all that shit where it'll be like, oh, it's like, 100, not 100. It's like a nice, crisp 70 or 80 degrees, and you go to the beach and you enjoy yourself and you get a little sunburn. Where I live, it's kind of like, it's more the agriculture and like farming lands, but it gets so hot and humid for no reason. It's like you're literally going east instead of like south towards the equator, and it'll be like 100 degrees. Like today, it's supposed to be like 95 or something like that, which, if I understood correctly, that's like uh 29 or 28 degrees Celsius or something like that, if I recall. I remember there was something I saw where it was 30 degrees Celsius is 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and so on and so forth. So roughly around that same like range, basically. And it's just like it's atrocious. There we go. Let's close you out, man. And at least we're selling shit, but goddamn, me. Okay, that's actually not bad, and we're making more people satisfied. So that's kind of fucking cool too. All right, start new day. Yeah, sure. Cakes, cereals, bleach. Okay. All right, let's do 650. Uh, 550 is fine. Put this one. $5. Oh, do you have on cakes? Shit, I don't remember which cakes they were talking about. Not that one. This one. Nope. That one's fine. Bleach? I think it was bleach. Oh, I can't. Fuck. Okay. Um, 35 degrees Celsius. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't know, freedom units. Yeah. That definitely sounds about right though. And there are some days where it gets to like 100 degrees and it's just like 100 degrees, 103. Like I know the other day it was like 102 and it's like, it's atrocious because like there are some places in this town where there's like literally no shade. So it's like how do you live? Like honestly, like that's terrifying. And mostly when we kind of live in a town where it's mostly like older folks, I want to say, and there's like, there's families moving here or living here and all that, but it's been majority older folks for the longest time. Like you could call it like mini Florida in a sense, where it's like, oh, here's where all the retirees go and shit. So sometimes it's all these old people being like, oh, this is a small town or compared to like other places, but literally most of them have probably not left the United States if we're being real. um oh, people bought yoga though, that's cool. Okay, fuck. Cereals, olive oil, Flour and pasta. Okay. Let's see if I can remember this. Edible. No, not that one. You trying to find fucking cereal? Jesus Christ. Oh, pasta, flour, pasta, rice. Why is there so many? Oh, right. Because of the stuff from yesterday. Okay. But yeah, there are just some parts of living in certain parts of California where it just fucking sucks. But back to the house, the homeless thing. So we are so fucked up of a town or a city that are fights, little like political like fights in regards to where they want to build um, housing facilities, like government housing facilities for people, right? And the biggest issue is because the majority of these people that we have in our area are meth addicts, which is like, oh, that's a big issue. Like, we just have a really big drug problem, apparently. And sometimes the government's like, well, what are you going to do about it? Like San Francisco, for example, in California, big city, has turned to an absolute hellhole and a sanctuary for drug addicts because they mentioned or passed some really weird laws, like the what the fuck you call 'em? The Department of Justice that does like like cops and shit like that. They had passed maybe a year or two ago these quote unquote safe spaces where people could just do drugs on the street, like straight up, like people could be shooting up. It's like all right, and they're just like oh well, they make them also the quote unquote safe spaces because uh, it doesn't matter anyways because they're not arresting people. They're just hanging out and vibing, and it's fucked up. Mostly if it's like, oh, I have a family, and you just walk by someone doing heroin on the street or something crazy. Yeah, it's fucking wild. It's atrocious. And they're like, oh, well, we're gonna fix the crime problem. It's like you can't fix the crime problem if you're also letting people do drugs straight up on the street and calling it quote unquote legal and be like, yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. It's like it's just so backwards logic with like half the stuff. Sometimes I swear. The fuck do I need? Olive oil, ugh, toilet paper. Let's start with that for now, I guess. Olive oil, cleaning. We did toilet papers because they're that whatever. Um, cake, candy, chocolate. Okay. Yogurt, I'm not gonna bother with. Sure, whatever for now. But it's just, yeah, there are just certain parts of California where it's not great, for sure. Like, it's great to, like, visit for a couple days, be like, oh, I'm gonna go check it out. And then there's also places where it's just, like, sketchy and scary. I get why they do it, it just doesn't seem right in that kind of situation. Oh, yeah, it's pretty bad. It's not, it's like they try to quote unquote help, but at the same time, it's like, there were articles I remember seeing of this mom who hasn't seen her son in years because he got into drugs and they just let it's like they get arrested, but then they just let him back on the street. So she hasn't seen her son and they live literally in the same fucking city. It's like I haven't seen my son in a billion years. I haven't seen him in 5 years, but I hope he turns around. It's like, okay, I don't know about that. It's sad is the best way to put it. It's like there's people with mental illness, then there's people that just have a really bad drug problem. 9% of the time, it feels like we've kind of seen out here. And then there's also just people that are just absolutely delusional because the sun is like beating on them, and some people are having like sunstroke, heat stroke, etc., etc. But it's just so frustrating because there's this whole thing about the homeless housing thing. I forgot. I kind of tracked off on that. But it's basically like people don't want the housing built because they're like, oh, well, we don't want all these homeless people migrating from different parts of California to their little town, if you want to call it that, quote unquote, little town. It's like, oh, it's like they pitch tents on the freeway. They pinched, or like on the side of the freeways in their states. They also just mind their own business, and you're gonna bitch about it. It's like, okay, how about don't be a cunt for fuck's sake? It's just it's heartbreaking, and sometimes I wish I could help, but sometimes there are literally people there. It's like, they might stab me, so I should still be careful. And other times there's just people who are just like, I couldn't afford a house because um, you know, I lost my job or I had to pay medical bills. It's just like it all comes down to not having the money and being seen as a literally a different type of person or a subspecies of human, which is so fucked up. It's like why do we treat people like that? And it's just it's terrible. It's awful. Oh shit, I need cheese. You know what? Fuck it. Let's have you open up and start selling shit. Well, I got cheese. Where the fuck is it? Cheese, cheese, cheese. Ah, here we go. 2 boxes. Oh, did I get regular olive oil? I don't think I did. Here we go. There we go. But yeah, life is a drag. And sometimes we just can't take it seriously. Or if we do, it just makes us fucking sad all around. And it's just like, well, did you literally take cheese while I was stacking cheese? God damn, man. Because we want a society in which money is more important than anything else. Unfortunately, that is the sad truth. It's just like, oh, you have money? Okay, you must be a very important person then. It's like, fuck you. Fuck off with that. It's like we have people dying. Well, actually, people are dying every day. Let's make that more of the sentiment right here. Oh, there we go. And it's just like, why do we need money if we're just gonna live here, exist, work, not enjoy life around us, and then die in like, 20 years or whatever? Oh, these boxes are escaping the building. Shit. Uh, It's like, what are we really achieving here? Escape, throw. Oh, I can't leave the building. Oops. Oh, there we go. Nope. Um, I just look at these boxes and be like, do I know what's here? Oh, nope. Wrong one. Shit. Shampoo. Here we go. Ba 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 ba. All right, let's get cleaner and honey. Is it this one? I think it is. I hope this is right. I'll be mad if I got the wrong one. Oh, yeah, that's the right one. Cool. Be gone, box. Hmm. Yeah, fuck, I'll do this. Section 4. And I'll probably do product license afterwards. Oh, wow. Nice. Oop, just put this over here for now. I love how they're stealing shit off the shelves while I'm trying to put it down. It's like, God damn, wait your turn. Alright, let's see. Apple juice. What time is it? 8:55. Okay. I just have to keep looking and checking the clock to make sure I don't end up late for work and being able to get myself breakfast and get ready for the day and all that stuff. Because technically, I'm just in my PJs and said, fuck it, I'm just up now. Yeah, 8:55 a.m. I started playing, yeah, about 2 hours ago, more or less. I was just like, I'm awake. I was just like, I have to pee. And then I woke up and then I was like, oh no. Yeah, we love time zones, man. Be fucking zoning bad. Hey, the fuck are you? Oh, I guess I should get more toilet paper out. Huh, there we go. But yeah, it's like life is crazy. Why are we gonna make it so stressful for ourselves? Let's see. Fuck it. Let's put the cleaner out. Cereal. Yeah, I could do that one. Oh, rice. There you go. I will say having a person is actually really fucking helpful. Like, on God, I'm like, oh, we're actually like zooming and making a profit and shit. It's like, hell yeah. Uh, oh, that's full. Oops. Need more olive oil. Okay. Cleaner. Wish I got this out earlier, but oh well. Box fort check. Here's the current state of the box fort. These nuts. It's going pretty good, I would say. It's getting bad to the point where I can't go out this door because the boxes are stacked too high. But we're still got pretty good spacing over here. Otherwise, and then I've been kind of lazy in not throwing all my boxes in here, so I've been like, ah, yes, of course. Here we go. Hello, sir. You could stay scary forever. Yeah, I definitely bought storage for my box fort because it got atrocious last time, and then I moved all the boxes one by one into the fucking storage area. Like it was bad. I was like, 30 minutes of just stacking ASMR. But now I have storage for my box area, so that's kind of nice. And also, I can fit more boxes in there compared to before. So that's been kind of a relief. Nope. Uh, see, what am I missing? What the fuck is this box? Chocolate. Okay. Damn it. Okay. Honey, chocolate, sugar, cheese. Wow, we're really down on cheese. Jesus Christ. I love how there's still so many people in here being like, I want to go home. It's like, no, you're stuck here forever. Whew, we're finally getting through that tuna I actually bought too many boxes of. That's nice. Oh, you have more cheese. Thank God. Oh, hold on. Gotta dismiss my alarm, but I'm awake, so that's okay. More cheese. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Clean dish, soap, shampoos, cheese, sodas. Good God, everything's going like crazy. Okay, let's do this. Shelf. I'm gonna get 2 boxes of bread, a box of flour, 2 boxes of the nice flour, a box of olive oil, uh, rice. Oh, 2 boxes of pasta and rice. What do I want for my 10th item? Oh, I should do milk. No, peanut butter. Where the fuck is peanut butter? Here we go. I just wait to have all my fucking money. I should definitely buy a new furniture. Oh, I can't do that until afterwards. Right. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Cheese is fine. Okay. Cereal. I thought there was one thing of tea in here. Like, all right, that's an empty box. What are you? Oh, more cereal, coffee, and cereal. Okay. Chocolate's okay. I'll just rush over here. Oh, if I hold shift down, I can sprint? Holy shit. This changes the entire game. Oh, thank God. Amazing. Oh, thank God. Now I could be a fucking freak. Oh, that's so. Wow. Okay. I'm so dumb. All right. Let me check something real quick. Uh. Yeah, I don't think I need that much bread. Let's actually do a thing of milk. Here we go. There we go. And time to close. Close your bitch down. Okay. Enter the finish. Day 35. Good God. Okay. Not bad. People still find shit expensive. Well, I can't fucking do anything about that, unfortunately. Start next day. Tuna, zap, and chocolate. Okay. 725. Shit, what was the other thing? Chocolate? Oh, 470. $5 fine. Okay. All right. Fuck. Let's actually organize a bit. So we have that. Um, here. Oops. Actually, let me do this. Hold on. If I just put all these together and then put all the fridge shit over here, at least for the meanwhile. Oh, there we go. The space is weird, but it'll work. It'll be fine. Okay. Oh, I didn't put this extra cheese away. Uh, sure. You live there. Okay, let's see. Buy all these. At least I can see everything more or less with some efficiency. Milk. There we go. It's weird. It's like, oh, that's all the milk if it's on there. It's like, all right, sure, shoot. Peanut butter. There we go. Apparently, I must have forgotten that I could sprint in this game because I find it so much more efficient now. I'm like, thank God. No wonder everyone's like so mad, like killing me. It's like, please, please run. I'm the best stacker on this side of the Mississippi. It does give me a little bit of a headache, though. It might be all the mouse sensitivity and blurring. I don't know if that's actually the reason why, though. It might just be sick. Ugh. You can live there. And there you go. Okay. Toilet paper, sugar, candy. Okay. Candy, fancy sugar, toilet paper. Huh. Cleaner, hand wash, and soap. Oops. Is this what I meant by hand wash? Probably. Oh god, okay. Yeah, let's open this and have you ready? Oh, eggs, eggs, one thing of soda each, and bottled water. Oh, and Parmesan. Hmm. Oops. Mm. Huh. Oops. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Mm. Oops. All right. Ah, Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Milk, pasta, tuna. Okay. Hmm. What to do? Okay. All right, let's start with stacking, coffee. Oops. Boxes are getting out of fucking control. Jesus. Hmm. Mhm. Okay, I think I am actually going to end stream here for today. Most of the fact that I've gotten dead quiet, so I'm just like exhausted. I fall asleep in my chair, even though I'm supposed to be fucking awake. But at the same time, I will say we're doing pretty good. I will say hiring someone has been very beneficial for sure. Fucking hell. Mostly because I could just focus on fucking stacking. We will probably do a big redecoration of our store next time. Uh, the next time we play, or maybe off stream and then you guys can see it. But next week will definitely be the last supermarket simulator stream for a while because I'd love to get like more parts and stuff in the future. Parts, updates, basically. Otherwise, I hope everyone has had a fantastic time this morning, just hanging out, chilling, vibing before you gotta go on with the rest of your day. Sorry, I'm hella sleepy. But I will definitely be back tomorrow with a new game. Don't know what, but it'll be something different, something new. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Oof. But thank you again for anyone who followed, hung out, chatted today. Uh, I will be back probably at a normal, regular time and not 6 a.m. Fuck my time, Jesus Christ, because I'm a crazy person. And we will see you guys all next time. Bye.